Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Smoky Mountain Railway. We're going to jump right back in where I left off recording last night, with 21 coming down back into Bryson. But what we're going to start off doing is actually jumping back up. I'm going to get a flare set for 21, because 21 is just now crossed the bridge down there, and we're going to get a flare set right here for 21. And what we're going to do, now that we've done that, is, if I can remember which button is for the roster, we're gonna grab 101, and we're gonna go ahead and get the two cars up here that go to the waterworks and the water mill. We're gonna get those switched out. Oh, wait, don't go forward yet. I've got to get you to back up just a little bit more. Wait a minute, I want to check how much water we've got. Oh, we've got plenty of water. 101's got plenty of water in it right now. Or at least plenty of water probably for today and tomorrow. Let's see. Let's go 410. And need to flip that switch because the waterworks, okay, both the cars are right here and empty, and that should be 8,000 gallons of water. Okie doke, and bang. Yard 20. Yard 20, please. That would be thank you, that would be awesome. Let's see. Okay. And bang. I set both those handbrakes. Okay, road forward 15. So, let's see. Let's set these two crossovers. Get 101 out on the main. See, the only thing is, I'm not sure which one of these that tanker car is going to go in. What is that? Okay. Oh, it's from the sawmill. Okay. Switch against. There's a switch against me? Huh? Yeah, I guess there is, isn't there? Okay. Reverse 15. Whoa. Flip that switch back out. That would be... Whoa. Lag. That's interesting. Okay. Right. So let's get down here. Throw that switch open, and operation WW2 is going to be the inside track, which that's all good. There we go. Track speed's 5 miles an hour already. Is it because I already have the switch flipped? That's why my track speed was already 5 miles an hour, because I'd already flipped the switch. Go 5 and open the switch. It's kind of irritating. I mean, don't get me wrong. 5 miles an hour is not great, but it's probably the most realistic speed for switching. Listen to those flanges, good grief. I don't really think we could service this with a locomotive any bigger than 101, honestly. Okay, that's far enough in. Okay. I glitched inside the building. That's always fun. Okay, so let's see. All this stuff set. In fact, let's do a little cab riding here as we go. Okay, we're back out on the main, so let's pump it up to 15 miles an hour. And I know I obsess over watching the finances, but the finances are doing good right now, I think. Again, we went up not quite $2,300 yet, but we've already went up $2,200 at least, right? Why am I looking at that? So 287, and we're at 25. But yeah, we went up a little over $2,200 today, and a pretty good majority of the interchange cars are still not in the interchange. I actually didn't even think about the fact that we actually did a good by putting the ELA cars on the front, because that means that it'll be a lot easier just to run up in here, switch those in, back up, drop that, put that back in the siding, grab that car. But yeah, I actually accidentally did well on that. Let's go ahead and jump out of the locomotive real quick, if I can get out of the locomotive. I'm actually thinking about maybe on the next log run we make, dropping these cars maybe at L1, going up the mountain, which is the first siding you come to. So it's those sidings. Just get a few extra logs down here, and maybe start the process of upping how many, or upping our tier with the sawmill. I don't think that would necessarily be a horrible thing. I just kind of worry about the poor little 101 here being able to handle the switching operations for that. Okay. Get you going forward. And then we're just going to run. Let's get all these switches back opened, or closed, or aligned, whatever. And I'm going to just run 101 back to right here. And I can do that at 10 miles an hour and just not worry about it. 21 should basically be... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be joking. I worried about all the yard. Well, you know, now that I've done that, let me make sure I actually have it all lined for it to go into the yard. Yeah, I have it where it can access that. Oops. So let's jump down to 71 and just get 71 positioned real quick for the 92 getting up here. So we'll do that. So freight house, interchange, and then the Alarka Junction cars that we will have to get sent up the mountain tomorrow. Okay, let's run you back down to 15. I don't necessarily know if I want you barreling out of here at 20 miles an hour. I mean, I think it could handle it. It's a mainline switch, and no, I don't want the console, I want the tutorial. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, mainline siding switches are 25, which this is a mainline siding switch, but I don't like the idea of this big, ginormous mogul taking that switch at 25 miles an hour, or 20 miles an hour for that matter, but definitely not at 25 miles an hour. We're just going to ride it back. I'm also going to lower 21's speed down to 20 or to 15 for it to jump into the yard. I think I may actually just go ahead and get this car switched out. And we'll just do our switching with it attached to the locomotive. And then just whenever 21 gets to that flare, we'll just either stop what we're doing or set a flare for 71 here. That way we can run down and go ahead and get 92 on the way up here. Okay, yard 20. Oh, 101 has stopped. Okay. That's, oh my god. The AI, let the AI derail the train, not me. That'd be a big repair bill. Okie doke. And bang. Hook up the air. Reverse. We'll reverse 15 for the time being. So, I really feel like 21 should have... Oh, there it is. Okay. Reverse. You know, it'd help if I was going the right direction. So let's just set like a flare right there. Drop that speed down to 10. and we'll grab 21. Okay, so basically what we want to do is just, and I'm actually going to tie down those two handbrakes. Orders, open that, do that. And we need to put water in 21 also. Okay, 71's made it to her stopping point. Stop. And let's see if I can line 21 just to go to the water tower. Just place like a flare right there. Open that up. Close that. Open that. Do that and that. And she should be lined to go. Okay, now let's grab 92, reverse 10. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Lag. Jeez. So let's do yard reverse. Yard reverse. Oh, it's going to reset all the air brakes. There we go. And we'll probably also, to be honest, the two freight house cars, which have to go up here, we'll probably put those into a yard, or into the yard spur, and let 21 handle that, probably. The only thing that kind of sucks is the interchange stuff, for the most part. Really, there's only going to be 4 interchange cars. But this is going to put the interchange cars on opposite ends of the train. I mean, it's not really a big deal necessarily. This is a ginormous train. I want to watch 92 get this train started. Wow. These Mikados, man, these K35 Mikados are incredible. I mean, that's absolutely nuts that that 92 just got that train started that relatively easily. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say she didn't struggle a little bit getting that train going, but it wasn't bad. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's re-grab 71. Finish getting all this switched out, so we can just be ready when 92 gets here. That's still a lot of cars. Okay, so 21 has made it down to the water tank. And that should be enough, right? Yeah, we're gonna say that's enough. Don't actually know if it is enough or not, but we're gonna say it is. Because I don't feel like removing the locomotive, or rehooking. I don't feel like adding an extra switching maneuver to it. And that's far enough. I can probably hit the stop, right? Yeah, I can. Good. Alright, yard 10. And we're gonna ride the car. Those are about done. Yeah, it was enough. Not by much, but it was enough. In fact, let's just get this cleared of the road crossing. Well, we did a little more than just clearing it of the road crossing, but that's okay. Okay, reverse back at 10. How are the logs loading up at Connolly? So that right there is the one that still needs to be loaded up. Yeah, that guy's at 98%. That's not bad, but I really need to make sure that those logging cars are something that I don't necessarily want to let get too low, but I'm nowhere near as worried about the logging gondolas or any of our freight cars really. Any of our rolling stock. I'm not as worried about letting them get lower condition wise than I would let a locomotive get. That's interesting. I feel like 92's estimated time is a lot higher than that. Before it moves, let's hold those bearings again. Yeah, I know you gotta switch against you. Just open that back up. Open that back up. And then, do something we haven't done in a long time, quite a few videos, and actually get some cinematics going. So, I'll see you guys when 92 gets up here. Alright, we've got 92 up here, so the first thing we're immediately going to do is... keep that door open, please. The first thing we're immediately going to do is just going to go ahead and select 92. We're going to set... well, actually, there's no reason, really, to set that first handbrake. And we're just immediately going to go ahead and get 92 hooked up to its train. And, of course, it does that for some reason when it hasn't done it in I don't know how long. That's about right, though. Or about my luck. Okey doke. And I stopped it too early. No, I didn't. Perfect. Alright, yard reverse 20. And then we will set these two cars up in the yard. Yeah, and the rest of that is going to the interchange or the Alarka Junction site. So it'll be a little bit of switching to have to deal with. But as is my catchphrase nowadays, that won't be a big deal. Won't be too big a deal. Bang. Okie doke. Let's jump back down. Something else I wanted to look at. Yeah, it's 3 hours and 13 minutes for some reason. Maybe that's actually the heavy use thing coming into play that I was actually talking about earlier. And we're just going to send it back down the line at 15 miles an hour, and I think I'm going to let it come all the way. I think I'm going to let this train come all the way down to there. I've got to get everything relined for it to make it to that point. Okay, now let's re-grab 71 here. Reverse 10 miles an hour. I know you got a switch against you. I'm going to fix that real quick. And while 71's getting backed up to that point, we'll go ahead, get that switch thrown back. And stop. Forward 20. Go ahead and get hooked up to the train there. Oh, I've still got hold of... I've still got 92 selected. Okie doke. Well, I'm not attached to the train anymore. Okay, hook the air up here. They're both going to the same exact spot. So reverse 15. I mean, we've got plenty of room, really. I'm just kind of scared to push past that. Because I can run through any of these myself, but the train obviously can't go through it. And I really would hate to have our first wreck because, you know, of that. Of course, I mean, we could shove forward at, like, with me doing manual control at a half a mile an hour or something. Just to test if it's out of the way of the hitbox. Because really and truly, as long as it's out of the hitbox, I'm not too worried about it. And do that. Neither of these cars are going to finish up while I'm still down here. So that'll be something to be brought back up tomorrow. What's going to be slightly irritating when we get to Whittier is we have 2 Whittier sawmill cars, 3 Whittier sawmill cars. Then we have the house track, the waterworks, and an interchange car. So I'm actually going to have to do some thinking on exactly how I'm going to handle switching and everything when we get back up there. Oh, that was so slick. That was so slick. Okay, never mind. Road reverse 10. Perfect. I don't want the switch list. Yeah, so just those 2 cars got us netted us $151. So that's a pretty impressive, or pretty good payday for just doing Ela Farm Supply. I'm just gonna back 71 all the way out, I think. And 92, has it cleared the river yet? Oh yeah, it's almost to Governor's Island already. Perfect. And bang, we can stop. Forward yard 20. And I'll probably have to click it a couple of times, but that'll be okay. Okey-doke. Because what I'm thinking is, when we do get back up to Whittier, that's the Whittier Waterworks car. That's East Whittier. Those are both East Whittier. These are Sawmill. And this is Whittier. And Whittier. So we're actually going to have to do some switching in Whittier, which is not going to be necessarily what I would call a fun time. But I don't think it'll make me go insane by any means. 71, I do also really want to see 71 get this train started. Oh, man. What's the curve radius rating on 71 there? Extra small. Actually, it's got a better curve radius than that. I may end up taking 71 off of this service and putting her on the log train. Perhaps. Okay. Let's order you to stop. Oh, I need to go forward. I was looking at the coaling tower. Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably go ahead and coal it as well when we back up. Just because if I've already got the locomotive over here on this track, I see no reason to not just go ahead and, you know, clip the clip the spout through the cab of the engine. Aw, really? There we go. So we'll go ahead and fill this up. Take a while. And that thing, I mean, to be fair though, the coaling tower has 117 tons of coal in it. You know, and actually, what did I buy? No, I did buy 2 of those. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Whatever. It's not like I can do anything about it now. Alright, let's reverse. Whoa, 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 I don't want to get too much speed up. Because I don't want to have to absolutely... Yep, we overshot it. I mean, that's not great. Stop there. Yeah, okay, that's better. And it shouldn't take any time whatsoever to get her filled up here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so 21's fueled back up. So, something I want to do now... I mean, we started 287. We should make at least 3K, right? I would think, today, at least. So, if we factor together, we made 3K today. Say we make 3K again tomorrow. We'll be up to 6K, roughly. Somewhere there. And that'll be enough for a loan payment. The only thing is, I could pay that off today, but I would really only be getting my loan payment down to, like, say $5,500 instead of $5,700. So is it actually worth doing it today or not? Of course, I did yesterday. I did also buy the milestone for the Larka Junction. But I also took a loan out to do said milestone for a Larka Junction. So, that's kind of hard. That's kind of a hard choice, really. Hmm. 92's just now there. 71's about to get to Whittier. That car is going to cause an issue. I'm probably going to actually have to shunt that car back up into there. How about 91's train? Oh, 91's train's ready to come back down the mountain. So, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get 91 coming back down the mountain. I'll just get her to stop like there. I'm also wanting to start trying to keep these videos a little bit lower on time, like under an hour. So right now the video is roughly at 27 minutes. So I've still got some time. No, I don't really. Actually, I think I've already got this video at an hour. Jeez, man, it's crazy. No. Oh Oh no, I forgot about these cars. I completely, those cars completely slipped my mind. Huh. I guess in theory, which this is all going to be in the next episode, but I guess in theory I could bring these cars down to the interchange. I'm probably do this as I switch everything out up here with 21. I can probably switch these cars onto the train once I get the Alarcha. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Alarcha. The Alarka Junction cars. Once I get them up here in the siding to be taken up the mountain tomorrow, I can probably deal with them then. But anyway, as 92 finally gets its train pulled on into Bryson here, I'm gonna go ahead and bid you adieu for the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do what all the YouTubers ask you to do. I hope to see you back here again. And either way, hope you have a great day, and peace out.